Well, that's what happens when you split the party. You just get to have lots of fun.
But that's pretty much all Blades in the Dark. But speaking about splitting the
Pretty much.
party, we might be splitting some parties right now because you just split a dude's head in half.
We did.
So let's change the music here.
And this.
Yeah.
Did you say a giant scorpion left from the upstairs?
Yes. Yes. A scorpion left and ran out. But I guess a quick just recap. These three characters, Toast, Billy the Magnificent, and Bonico all woke up in the woods one day and was like, weren't we supposed to be brought back to town? And everyone's like, oh no. And so they went in there and found out that the town was under attack. And so after a couple different encounters with different NPCs, Billy almost setting an old lady on fire, and taking out I know they have a name, but I completely forget it.
I don't know what you're talking.
There was the dude on the bridge that I'm completely blanking on his name right now.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see.
We hit his name at some point in here. What is it? It wasn't the Gibbons? What were they?
It was the bigger guy,
Come on.
Gurgle Gut.
I need to.
His name's
Gurgle Gut, yeah.
Gurgle Gut. The gray blanket, whatever his name was. And then finally, Mo Ducoy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's okay. So,
Gurgle Gut and the Butcher.
yes, the butcher. These three have saved Willow Shore, and with that, we're gonna move ahead in time a little bit because pretty much you guys free the Centrillion Tea House, and with this, pretty much with the internal lantern relit and the three ringleaders taken care of, life begins to return back into normal. There's a lot of repairs that need to be done in the town as kind of maybe the day or two start pretty much as they start getting fixed, things start getting put back together, blood stains and gore get cleaned up, but I am stalling until I can find where in my notes I was looking for. Where'd it go? Yes, so in short, one of the things that happened, how come I can't find anything here? I read this all and now I forgot it all in the short time. Great. This is why I like homebrewing. I don't need to read notes.
What happens next? I need to know.
All right. Pretty much one of the things that you guys find very odd is that old Matsuki and Granny Q pretty much, like, you guys have seen that they are like in power. They have their own kind of like factions and going on, and as you guys have gone through, I have been keeping track of it, but there's certain actions that you did in your time of freeing Willow Shore have influenced and and been like some tasks have been more appreciated by some faction than the other. Some have been appreciated by both, some not so much, and may have reduced points, but that is all kind of being tracked over here. But in short, these two these two leaders have pretty much been like, okay, we need to put aside our differences and try to get Willowshore back into order. So, but the thing is, you guys know that they both kind of have been talking and everything, but they keep in their own areas. But I will ask you guys, like, maybe we'll say maybe it's like a day or two after like you guys are fully rested, healed up, and all that stuff, and you kind of hear the murmuring of each leader. Is there a specific person you would like to go visit?
Not Granny Hugh.
But we know
Yes.
who Billy's not visiting.
I was gonna say Masuki would probably be the choice of the party,
Mm-hmm.
most likely.
Though we could check on her and see what evil plans she's
Ah, yes.
inspiring against
we
the
must
village.
we must check on the villain first.
Boney's like, I don't really want Billy to kill Granny yet, so let's just keep moving.
Yeah, let's go
Or-
with Masuki. Yeah.
Yeah, Billy is totally convinced that all of this was her fault. Like she set this in motion.
Yeah, no, I think we should just go to see old Matsuki. He's the one who gave us the coins.
Yeah.
He's the one who like healed us multiple times.
Yeah.
Granny who basically sent us into danger multiple times.
I think you guys talked to her like twice, maybe once.
We didn't
And
like her.
both times he sent us into danger.
And both times Billy left with a glare back at Granny Hugh or something else. So it's.
And she refused to give us anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you go talk to old Mitsuki, and you see him just kind of talking with a bunch of different people, and kind of has like a cup in his hand, which he keeps sipping, and just like he sees you guys like, oh well, yes. I don't remember what my voice was at the beginning of this whole adventure. It was almost like, what, a year ago? Even though it's been like 3 days. But yeah, he goes on, he's just like, yeah, there's you guys all rested up and ready. You guys look a whole lot better than you did a couple days ago.
Everything looks a lot better than a couple days ago.
True. So listen, I'm glad you guys came to me. I was talking with Granny Hugh. We need to know what is happening outside of Willowshore. We need to go into the hinterlands, and if you are able to do that, that would be pretty great. Excuse me. So, in short, like I know both me and Granny Hill, we have our own mission, our own kind of things that we think are important. So, I'll leave it up to you to think who you talk to and figure out who you want to go talk with. But yeah, if you can just pretty much get go out and explore the lands. I know there's some people that have mentioned to both of us of some things that we could possibly do to help out there. Specifically for me personally, if you guys find the time, if you could, pretty much we're worried that there's some sort of curse on the land in Willow Shore. And because of that, we don't know if we're gonna have enough food for the winter. So, if possible, there's an abandoned village up north, if you guys can get up there. And pretty much, can you head up there? Can you figure out if we can still get up there? And if so, if it can be reached, then kind of just make sure it's safe, get any information, and find out if the land is viable for us to plant or some emergency crops out there, because now's the time we got to start planting things. So, besides that, trying to think, I know there is a couple people. There was a guy down at the docks that was talking about some missing boats. He would have some more information. And then let's see. There was a couple different things. I know Kumsu Chang at the Hong. Sorry, I can't read his names. I'm drunk. Down at the stables, he needs some help with the ranch, and Ko Chung-Hu, he mentioned something about Desna Shrine. But yeah, so I don't
know if we're allowed to take Billy back to Desna Shrine.
But yeah, but those are just like, they will help the town, and there's pretty much, these are all people that both have come to both me and Granny Hu about with some requests. So yeah, if you guys could help out, that would be great. So let me share something else that's going on here. Pretty much for you guys to recognize. Pretty much any of these missions that you decide to take on is going to pretty much encompass a week of time. So, pretty much, like, when you go and decide to do one of these missions, like, pretty much you as the party are going to go there, and it's whether you have to travel or take part or something like that, it's pretty much a week of time is going to pass. Which I just realized. Let's see.
Seems like they're trying to just get rid of us.
Bone is gonna bite the dust. And another week gone, and another week gone. Soon he's gonna die. Because he's an old man.
Trying to see if I can find. They tell me. I'm trying to find the starting date, because I just found out there was like an in-clock calendar, or in-game calendar. So
there is an in-game calendar. Let's see. What is the first day?
Hey, Samantha, thank you. Samantha Dawn, thank you for lurking. Alrighty. Let's see. I have the year. Let's see. So it's 17. Sorry, not 17. 710. Let's see. Am I reading this right? Yes. Okay. So summer of 17108.
Summer of 7108.
8. Now I gotta go. Where's the calendar? I know I just had it here. Journal notes. I just think it would be fun. There we go. Found that clicking. Turn off the clicking. All right, thank you, Samantha.
Just a fun fact for everybody. Boney had his twins in 85.
Jesus.
Like that Kevin Hart thing with what's his name? Shoot, I'm blanking on the.
And Boney was born in 48. Because he's old.
Like that meme of when I'm only like 50-something year old. Dang. Man, I literally found the calendar while I was farting around in here, and now I can't find it at all. This is great. I love it. I love it so much.
And I don't think when we met Kushi last time that I mentioned that she's a halfling tiefling. So she's like a baby tiefling looking thing.
Who?
My wife.
Oh. Yes, you did not mention that. I just assumed it was another rat.
No, all the
dirty,
kids
filthy
rat. Are like rat tiefling mixes.
This is so annoying. Okay, whatever. We'll get things moving, and then I'll find.
Do you need me to vamp a little bit more on weird things? I can just start reading parts of the player's guide.
Well, what is there a mission that sounds interesting to you guys, or have questions?
The abandoned village.
Yeah.
Yep. Going to the hinterland sounds more fun than any of the other things.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Boney's kind of done dealing with Willow Shore at the moment.
After all the things, I don't blame you.
Because everyone just keeps going, oh, this is so bad. We can't handle it ourselves. And so Boney just wants them to figure it out. Because you don't got the time to deal with their crap. And his wife's alive, so he's fine. He's happy now.
Are you going to move her from Willow Shore?
No, she can stay there. We stopped all the crazy stuff. She can live underneath the tea house still.
I just motioned over to Granny Hugh. Are you sure about that?
Well, we're Northwood scholars, so yes, we're okay being in the north.
Alright, well.
I'm no South Bank traditionalist.
I don't remember where I found it, but I'll find it later. Alright, so in that case, let's... Hey. There we go. You guys should be seeing the Hinterlands map shortly.
Hey, there it is.
Okay. So, yeah, so you guys said...
I like it's all sepia.
And here, so chat can see.
This is pretty.
Oh, sweet. This doesn't get captured by the thing. The PDF file, so that way I can leave it up on this monitor and be able to read it. And nobody will see the spoilers. Okay.
If I wanted spoilers, I would have already bought the adventure pack.
I know you would.
I didn't. I don't want to be spoiled.
I gotta go find... Oh, wait. Before we head out, there's one other thing that does happen. pretty much as you guys are preparing to leave, you hear kind of this, like, as you're finishing talking with old Matsuki, you hear like this like flopping, kind of like this commotion outside of the area, and like as you guys leave, I'm out of water. I need you grab a drink before I do this.
Uh,
All right. You guys hear and see all this commotion, and this not pretty much this nondescript merchant enters the enters the town. Pretty much he's just looks like just an average man. He has a crow that's kind of sitting on his shoulder, as he's just kind of making his way through, just nodding his head, and yeah, pretty much he just gets up on his horse-drawn cart and kind of stops in like kind of a clearing area. But they're pretty much the commotion of everyone is just like very wary. Let's see. And pretty much when you look at him, he looks like this.
oh, jeez.
Oh, he looks kind.
He looks kind, yeah.
That's very descriptive.
Now let's stick my knife into him and see what color he bleeds.
Rainbow.
I thought he was something different.
He's a witch.
He's a witch.
Yep. What's the song? I don't know the song from Wicked.
Oh.
Popular?
I want to be popular.
You could say any of the things.
That's the only one I know.
Loathsome.
Let's see. And
Loathing,
then,
sorry. Unadulterated loathing.
let's see. And here's his bird. His bird.
Now that's a problem.
He's got a cool little bird with a little hat.
I don't like the look of that.
Is that bird wearing a mask like I am?
I don't think so.
Because I want to kill his owner and make that little mask wearing birdie mine. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad.
I don't think that's how. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think that's how ownership works, but I'm not sure.
We can give it a try.
So pretty much he's like kind of scanning the crowd, and then he kind of spots you guys, and he's just like, oh, why, hello there. As you guys can see, I'm a humble merchant with some goods. I'm hoping we can work something out. A trade, or if you guys need something, I can get something for you. Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Shinzo.
Pleasure to meet you.
So yes.
Billy looks over to Bonico and says, "What's my allowance?"
Hold on. Let me see what we have on me. I have a silver piece and a copper piece. That is all the money I have.
You guys, you have random treasure, I believe.
Yeah, a couple copper pieces, I think.
Oh no, we do. We have. Hold on. Let me go look and find all the things that we have right now.
Yeah, you guys collected things, and in any way.
We have a flask of fellowship, which
Yep.
is a +1 to diplomacy if the other person drinks from it. There's a crying angel pendant. What is all the other stuff? We have the oil of potencies. We have opal talismans. We have a pair of crystal potency talismans, a silver dagger. We've got a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
We have a pearl from Jerry.
Bunch of cucumbers.
We do have a bunch of... Honestly, let's offer up the cucumbers and see what happens.
Yeah, do you want cucumbers, sir?
Dagger, a cold iron dagger.
I can pull out the eye of a giant spider. Actually, it's a piece of the eye of a giant spider, but
we can.
They're quite valuable.
And so he's just like, oh, you guys have many of interesting things that hopefully we can do some trade.
So Boney steps up to him with his sword cane in hand. And so he's like stepping up and he has his lantern and he's kind of peering at him with his lantern. And he just kind of asks, where are you coming from?
Oh, I'm just from out of town. I go up and down just between the towns and just I have some good contacts and I heard of some of the troubles happening here and pretty much this mist and rain cleared up, so I was coming down and hopefully like seeing if you guys needed anything. You guys can put in an order and I can be back within pretty much a week or two with the items that you guys need. I just don't want to bring a bunch of useless stuff, right?
Boney steps a step or two closer and just kind of like peers at him. And he goes, but from where are you coming, sir?
Told you, I'm kind of like new to the area, so it's like to this specific area. I came from beyond the hinterlands. Okay, so
Boney uses his intimidating glare. That is a natural 19 plus 8.
You came through the
Intimidation.
hinterlands?
came beyond.
So Boney slightly moves his like cane up so that you can see the blade coming out of it as he stares daggers through the man.
And like he's just like, look,
to answer the question.
I'm not here for any trouble, man. It's just as I talk like from the earth. Look, I just wanted to share some goods with you. If you guys don't want my goods, I'll just go to the next town. Like I just thought you guys could use some help.
Honesty.
I'm not being dishonest.
Far here. You still have not answered the question I've asked you, sir.
I came from the previous town. I travel. I don't have a home.
What is the name of the previous town you've come from, sir?
The DM doesn't know the name of the towns.
Far Town.
Yeah, Fart Town. I came from Somber Town. They didn't want any toys.
I smell a deceiver among... No,
Yeah,
Have you
but
been
he
to-
says like a town that
all the deception that I'm perceiving is just Dave's lack of knowledge. Okay.
Exactly. That is exactly what it is. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Have you seen an abandoned village up north?
I don't. Like, I kind of came right here. I wasn't really. I was just following the path. So there could have been. I'll be honest. There's not. There really isn't a ton of populated places between here and there. Like from the insert town name from above and here in Willow Shore. But yeah, no, it was just no, I wasn't looking for any abandoned towns. I was just following the map that told me to come here, and yeah, if but no, like my offer still stands. Like pretty much if there's anything that you guys need or would like me to get, I can go and get it for you and bring it back, and we can trade. So essentially the way this is working is you guys pretty much can put in orders up to your level, as long as you have the money or the goods to trade for it. So, we can do this off camera, because like normally the way this is supposed to work, like in a home game that isn't being streamed, like it's like, okay, let's pause and do the trades and all that stuff. But pretty much he's telling you like, hey, with his route, he can pretty much be back here. Like he'll be here pretty much at the end of the day, and then will like be gone. And then by the end of the week, he like pretty much he'll be back within like at most 2 weeks for with the supplies. So, but he's willing to do trades, pretty much from anything from common up to second level items.
Oh,
Because you guys are second level.
Yeesh.
I don't know. Is there anything that we need?
I could use some alchemist supplies, but that's not really
Yeah.
anything. Basically, I just need reagents so I can create things.
Oh, I got a question on this map. There is something to the south that looks weird. Do we know what that is?
Oh, I didn't mean to show him to you.
What you mean?
Yeah,
The bottom thing,
this whole
that
thing.
is some sort of quarry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a quarry, pretty
Let me
much.
find my Hinterlands map here in this thing. That is the Gorge of Fangs and Teeth. And there's Dragonfly Creek, which is a seasonal creek.
Where do you see those names?
That is on page
Oh,
23 of the...
all right. It's
Player's
not on the
guide.
map, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably in a player's guide.
All right. Shall we go check out this abandoned village?
Yeah, I think I continue. We will.
So I
see
basically
on
tell the
orders.
guy that if he brings me reagents, I can give him... and I pull out my cantrip deck, and I say, any cantrip you want for a reagent.
If you guys want to, like, after this, like, pretty much when we're done, just tally up how much gold you have, how much it splits it up, and then you can look on Archives of Nethys to find out what items you would like to purchase and get. Because, like, right now, like, just as I know, I feel like it's a little bit easy to forget with everything going on. With all the fights and all that stuff, like there's not a lot there really isn't a lot of like stores that are up and running. So the fact that this guy has come is really like an opportune time for trade for you guys.
Can I roll my esoteric lore on his bird?
Sure.
Well, that's fun. I rolled a 10.
Yeah, like you look at, he looks like just a normal behaving raven. Like it, sometimes it starts squawking like a raven. I don't think that's the right descriptor for the noise a raven makes, but yeah, it does that. But now it just looks like it looks like it's friendly to the Shinzo, but it just looks like it's just it looks as if it's a normal bird just kind of hanging out, waiting for food and the flesh of children. As it stares at Billy and does penitent stare like Ghost Rider and asks for cookies. No.
Stares at Billy, who also stares back with the want of flesh of children.
Billy, the one who stares back. The one who stares back in the void.
Tastes like chicken.
Alrighty. So, well,
Okay, I have 2 more alchemist fire. That's what I have.
okay, so you guys are going to, excuse me, head up to the the abandoned village. Then.
Yep. Up north someplace.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that we got directions to where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much you are going to follow the Dayun River. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And then from there, you're going to cross the path up there, and then it's all the way up here.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it takes you maybe like a day or 2 to get out there. Someone's making blockies on the map. Alrighty. So, as I get to the right thing, do. I hear the man walking upstairs. All right. So, you guys get there. And yeah, pretty much it's a safe trip. The whole way that you're going there. And once you arrive, you noticed that pretty much like you can see like as you're pulling up that there seems to be like maybe a little bit farther like this kind of almost like a wall of fog that is just you can see it off in the distance down the path, but it's not into the village, but you're able to see it. Excuse me. But once you guys get there, I realized, let's see. Did I explain what he wanted you to do correctly?
To see if the land was
Yes, there we go.
Find out if the land was viable for crops, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. Alrighty. So here we go. So yeah, you guys are going to pretty much spend almost. You guys are going to spend some time here. So, if you guys want to do you guys can either do nature or farming lore to investigate the surrounding fields. Or if you would prefer, do society checks to pretty much plan out the best way of planting new crops.
So Billy grew up on a farm,
Oh.
so he's got this.
Okay.
Natural one incoming.
Billy gets down, picks up the dirt, licks the dirt, spreads it through his
Look,
hands.
yeah,
throws it in
he's
there.
just nibbling on the dirt pieces.
He'll roll
This
the
is one of the
one.
best dirt clods I've
23.
had.
23. Oh, jeez.
Alright, so you're doing nature or farming lore?
Yes.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, actually, nature. That would be a 24.
24, okay. I'm just double checking one thing real quick. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correct. The joys of preparing 3 different gaming sessions one of them got canceled, and now my brain's all like jumbled between multiple of them.
Same.
And Cthulhu shows up. Let's go.
Cthulhu never shows up in my games.
Well, Yankee really can't because that's the end of the game.
All right. So I think I'm doing this right. Anyway, so yes, you guys arrive there. You do that. You rolled a what? A 24?
25.
25.
Or I'm sorry, 24. 24.
24. That is
24.
still a success. But yeah, so pretty much yeah, so you're pretty much investigating the areas. Just trying to make sure there's okay, there we go. That's oh. Okay. Here. Now I'm finding what I was trying to let's see. Gotta double check how this works. Okay, yeah, so like how I thought it did. Track of this. What is this? That's fine. Where's my pen? All right. So yeah, you begin to see what like you're going through there. There's just a lot of like crops here as you're kind of just as you spend the next 4 hours kind of going through like one of the silos and checking the seeds and all that to see what is viable. It's like long work as you are kind of just making your way through it. Let's see, anybody else like during that first 4 hours?
I think Boney wants to see if there's anything that's still here. Since this is an abandoned village, he just wants to see like what's around.
And does the fog not lift throughout the day? Is the fog still there?
The fog is not in the farm. It is sorry, I keep calling it a farm. It's like an abandoned village. So like this was like pretty much where they were trying to expand Willow Shore to like start new farming land. And so this is like a village that just did not make it. So like they had to abandon it. But the fog is not in the old expansion. It is like maybe like half a mile beyond down there. So the fog and the mist are not in that area. So like it's a little bit away. So but it's not hindering you or affecting you.
But it's staying there throughout the entire day.
Yeah, it is hanging there.
Okay.
So you're gonna be looking around for anything useful.
I just want to see if there's anything useful within the town. So,
okay, what kind of check are you doing?
Let's see. What do we want to do? I guess I could do.
There's nature, farming, or society, but if there's something else that you think would fit for what you're trying to do.
Well, I also have. I could also do Willow Shore, but this isn't technically Willow Shore, right? I could do Hinterlands lore.
Yeah.
Or I could just do society. That's fine. Either way.
Yeah, probably society would work a little bit better.
Okay. Oh, that landed on top of other things. That's a total of a 9. I'm rolling so great today.
Now I gotta read.
Uh,
Yeah, so while you were going and looking through all that, you actually like wasn't paying attention and like accidentally crashed into Billy, undoing all his work.
What?
Mhm. Very cool. So much fun.
Further supporting Billy's hatred for the elderly.
God dang it, Boney. Well, I guess I gotta
I
help
gotta
Billy.
start over.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll help you, Billy.
All right, well, we should probably go check out that fog then.
Yeah.
This was a waste.
No, like this pretty much let me tell you what's
I love
going on.
minigames so much.
What?
I love mini games so much.
Yeah, so pretty much there's this mechanic here where it's just like you're trying to get, there's like, they call them victory points. You're earning points, and they're going to help prepare Willow Shore for the winter. The thing is, like, if we're not super interested in that mechanic, we can pretty much say, you go there, we'll do some rolls and see how well you can get things set up. Because it can work either way. So like, if that's what we want to do, where we can just do like a roll to be like, we could do it something on the lines of, rather than doing victory points and all that stuff, as like, even though they say it in there, we could say like, okay, who has the most knowledge, and the other two can assist, and we can determine on like how much time is spent redoing that.
How many people are that live in Willow Shore?
I don't remember.
Hundreds, thousands,
No,
I
hundreds.
think it's hundreds. Yeah.
hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's probably many.
I know it's not thousands.
Yeah, I would say it's below, like, probably 500 or less. 500's probably too big. It's probably
like
close
a
to
logging. Yeah,
it's probably like 250, right around that range.
it's like a tight knit like little town
Mm-hmm.
that has a full separation between the river.
And
And
we
the way
killed a
of life.
lot of creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Mhm.
they could technically eat those if they prepared them for the winter, and then they would survive.
Well, it's spring right now. So like,
Oh, they have plenty of time then.
yeah, so like that's what this whole thing is. It's just like, hey, is this usable? And that's what these whole checks and victory points
Gotcha.
things are. But at the same time, I'm not super interested in tracking that. So what we can do is, how about this? Billy rolled a 24.
4.
Josh Boney rolled a 9.
Natural 3.
So let's see, Tess, if you give a roll to see if you can help with Billy's check and all that stuff. And Knight, thank you for the raid, my dude.
Good night. So this is nature, I assume.
Nature or farming lore or society.
So 16 nature.
16 nature. Okay, yeah, so right at the last second before Boney crashes into there, you kind of turn him around, and after kind of working through a few things, you kind of just you guys are able to spend maybe like a couple days, like maybe at most like 2 to 3, not 3 days, but like a day and a half to 2 days, and you're able to just determine like, oh, hey, this pretty much you're able to secure this location, and it is now able to be used as another place for farming for the land.
Nice.
So and so that was your first week. As you kind of go back.
Could we make a roll on the fog to kind of figure out what's going on with that?
Yeah, if you want to go over and inspect it, you're welcome to.
Is there a fog lore that I can roll, or like weather lore.
I forgot, but detect magic is always cast.
Um,
Does Billy sense it to be magical?
all right, let me just double check on there. So pretty much once you guys, are you guys walking up to it or just
Yeah.
kind of inspecting it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Boney is gonna get within what my lantern's benefits are within 20 feet of it, so or 40 feet. So I'm gonna at least get within 40 feet of the fog,
I ain't do no fog. I'm staying away.
if not closer, because Boney be wilding out here.
All right, so you guys, as you get closer, you notice that pretty much it's like a wall of mist that kind of just stretches up 50 feet in the air, and pretty much like I don't think you did. This is a weird thing because it's definitely not natural. And so like I guess yes, you can detect that it's a form of magic, but I don't have I don't that we'll just say like it is not natural. It seems to fall in the realm of magic, but what it actually like, if you spend time trying to determine, you can't. But as you kind of get closer, if you remember early on as you were kind of walking through back from when you woke up in the mountains to be let free, you were seeing that fog with the shadowy mist, like the shadow humanoid ghosts that were like kind of in shadows that were kind of on the mist. That is the same thing that is happening here, where it's just like these kind of like ripples and shadows, and like kind of you hear like these excuse me, these kind of just like screams and like silent screams, and like things look like they're pushing in but not like able to like break through.
All right, sorry for this, guys. So Boney tells Billy to go over to Taos, and Boney tries to reach his hand into the fog.
All right. So, as you get within 10 feet of the wall, the mist begins to flare up before you. As, yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's doing. Here, I'm looking at. Silly me. I read the wrong.
Okay, try to delete that.
I misread the map. I misread the thing. You got a spoiler for later, you little turd biscuits.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to put that in parentheses, and we're going to call that spoiler. And this is why I ask these questions.
Yep.
Also, because if Boney dies, I get to make different characters, and that's okay.
Yeah. It's always fun. We'll have new companions.
All right, so this is pretty much just like mist. That is there. There's nothing, like I said before.
Okay, so all of the stuff that you said earlier is for a further along in the season thing. Got you.
I don't know why it was so early in the chapter, but hey. And the thing that I was trying to explain is like halfway through. But anyway, yeah, so like pretty much,
so the wall is just mist.
yes, it is just mist.
Non-magical.
Yeah, not not magical, but it's like if you try to like step. Let's see, just making sure.
I just want to know if it's like something that's preventing me from moving, or if it is just a non-moving mist that's there. So I know what I'm communicating when I get back to Masuki and the town.
Yeah. So actually, I misspoke. So when you guys, pretty much once you guys leave the Old Town expansion, like the mist is closer to it. And then as you kind of get further, you kind of are able to walk into it. And you guys actually spend 4 hours lost in there before ending up back at the Old Town expansion. Like you don't remember turning directions or anything. Like, or if you did, like, but like you would turn and lose the path and all of a sudden you come back out back at the village and you guys are exhausted and like tired from all the like exploration stuff. And Knight, the paths are being found quite poorly by me because I can't read notes. But we're having fun, I think.
Yeah. I just got to try to like touch
We made it to
mist
the
and I
Lost
got a
Wood.
spoiler, so we'll take it.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if there was going to be an encounter, so that's honestly, I was like, ooh, do I get to fight a wall of mist? Let's go.
Not the mist monster.
Because you know, nothing like a extremely large wall creature to make your day feel great. As we get sucked into it again, like we did the last. All right, so as we are leaving the town, we get the mist travels around us and we get lost, and then now we are back in the town, in the village.
Yeah, you're not at Willow Shore, but you're back at the old expansion.
At the old village. And that was trying to leave the normal way that we just came, right?
Oh, no, if you guys were trying to check, I assumed you guys were trying to check out the mist, so you left going farther north, and then that's when that happened. So, like,
okay.
Yeah.
Taos, how close did you get? Did you come with us, or did you kind of stay back?
Nope, I stayed away.
All right, well...
So it was just me and... Oh, and I told Billy not to come with me. So, Billy, what did you choose to do?
Oh, I went in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Billy got lost in the mist.
I didn't stop the
for
demon
4
child.
hours.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure of where we were, because I know that Taos didn't want to like go anywhere near it.
He doesn't deal with magical stuff if he doesn't have to.
So, yeah, Tess, you just, like, you're sitting there and you just realize, like, oh, okay, this was, like, like, this was 4 hours. Maybe, like, you were like, yeah, sure, whatever, Billy, I'll clean up and clean up the mess, and then all of a sudden you're like, where'd they go?
They come back. I've whittled an entire like stick down to nothing. I'm like, oh, you're finally back.
They come back and like Billy is holding Boney up, and he is just like,
Jesus, are you okay there?
Good thing I dropped all those cucumbers.
Oh,
So we can
and like
find our
Boney
way
like
back.
falls to a knee, and just kind of goes, we just kept moving,
mm-hmm.
and nothing, and we were stuck in this mist. We must warn the others not to go near the mist.
Yeah, no, I could see that mist, and honestly, I didn't trust it to begin with, so yeah, I think we should tell everyone not to go anywhere near that stuff. Definitely. So I say we go back. I say you get some rest.
So Billy's gonna get a piece of wood and burn into it. Lost mist on there. And stake it down.
There you go, there's your
Be like,
fire.
Do not enter.
That's amazing.
That's
I
actually-
think I think Boney is gonna like sit and take like a short rest. Don't exist in this game, but basically, he's gonna take like 20 minutes to get himself together.
Just realized there was a forest music pad here. Yeah, so you guys are resting to regather yourself and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just like pressing that button.
Oh, jeez.
Billy, what you do?
Billy's like, I made fire, boys.
Not the entire fertile field. It's on fire, Billy. What are you doing?
Secret techniques.
Boney goes, fire's good for the land. It helps us.
Alrighty. So with that, yeah. So you spent your first week doing that. You go back to Matsuki, and he's just like, well, if you tell him about the woods, he's just like, oh man, that's great. That's great. This will be good. We'll have to send up a team. It sounds like it was pretty safe traveling to get up there, and it sounds like everything's pretty good. So, that's great. Yeah, if I hear anything else, I'll let you guys know.
And Boney's like, but do not let anyone go near the mist.
Think everyone is kind of tired of mist, and only the foolish would actually try to touch it. So,
Just saying.
No, I'm
We
with
send
them.
people up there. We need to keep them away from it.
yeah, but don't worry, we'll let them know. So, let's see. So yeah, but yeah, it's up to you guys though. If yeah, if there's, and you guys don't have to do these tasks like that are kind of just asking like the like. You're not the only people that can do things. So like it just, some stuff may not like, I'm just saying some stuff may get done, some stuff might not. So, and it's totally up to you guys. So if these other missions don't say like are interesting to you, like time can pass and we'll see if there's what happens.
We should totally get some rope from the merchant.
Yeah, like the way I'm looking at it is just
Chinzo.
yeah.
We'll hand wave this and
yeah,
figure
we'll
out that
pretty
timing.
much after we're done here, we can yeah, you guys can put in your orders, and then we can share that the next game, what you guys ordered, or when he comes back. So
All right.
I was
Trying to look
guessing-
at these things and
You
try to
got
figure
the
out
missing
what would
boats
make-
down at the dock.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably the boats or the
The
stable.
stables for
Right.
edge help. And what's
Boney
the
doesn't
Desna?
really care about Desna, so he's not gonna really make a big push for that one.
What is that?
Desna is one of the gods.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if one of you guys likes Desna, you're more than
Yeah.
Not
Boney has his
really.
own little thing. Yeah, so we
I'm
can
not a fan of
figure out
gods.
we can figure out Desna last. But I'm pretty sure that was the shrine that like Billy basically like.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, that was.
Okay,
So
maybe
I
we
don't
don't
know.
want to go
I
back
don't know
there.
if we should go back to Desna shrine.
Why not? I think they want to see Billy again. It sounds like
When
a
I
great idea.
desecrated.
Which is closer to Matsuki's? Is it the docks or is it the shrine or not the shrine? Or the stable?
Let's go back to Willow Short. Nice. So,
Back in Willowshore. Woo.
let's see here. The boats are actually where Granny Woo was. It's kind of right in that area. The ranch is down the road, kind of right here.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have like letters, like kind of like indications on the map here, or if that's just on
Not
my
on,
end.
not on. That's on your end.
Okay, yeah. So like literally this building right here is the stables. The boats.
Yeah, we'll do the stables.
Yeah, the boats. I'll just show you where they all are. They're right next to the Dayun River.
Oh, all the way over there. Okay.
Wasn't the ranger the rangers, right? Wasn't it over here?
Yeah, the rangers,
yeah,
the hunters or whatever.
The hunters.
Hunter's
that's what it was.
Lodge.
Yeah.
And
We should check on them.
And then the shrine is right here.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
let's work with the stables, and then we could check out the hunters,
Yeah, I agree.
and then we can make our way to old Granny Hugh and see if she needs anything specific.
Do we have to?
Well, we're gonna be there anyway,
Yeah.
so might as well throw the olive branch out and let Billy insult her a little bit.
Throw the olive branch out just for Billy to burn it.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you guys go there, and yeah, you get to the ranch, and like pretty much you see comes to Chong as he's standing out there, and he's just like, "Oh man, I'm so glad that you were able to be here. I don't know why I have this voice, but it is here now."
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Listen here. Listen
I gotta
here.
find-
I need your help. During these monsters going and running around in the stables and everything, broke all my little gate, and little Betsy got out of the gate there, and she doesn't stay in. So, look, I need some help. Some of y'all can go pretty much fix the fence there. And some of y'all can go chase down Betsy and her little farm animals that are trying to start a revolt. I think they're trying to. The pig is really getting up to some nasty ideas in the rest of them.
Shouldn't have called him Napoleon. Jeez.
So, that's if y'all can help with that, that would be quite delightful. And so this is gonna pretty much going to be like the whole week, all day thing. So it's just like either during these 5 days, once per day, like you guys can go chase down the animals and returning the livestock that fled out into like the wilderness nearby. It's not like days journey up there. Or you can help with repairing the ranch's fencing. Which there's like large holes and stuff within the fence. So it's like, so yeah, whatever you guys want to do. I got a hammer, I got some nails, I got a board, I got some rope, but it ain't for sale, Billy. I know what you did with the last rope I gave you.
I don't.
And let's just keep
Bonnie.
that between you and me then.
Bonnie looks at him and goes, "He didn't do anything very odd with the rope, did he?"
He just threw it
Or
in
was
the
it-
fire. That's honestly all he did. It was like, I had to wait for the merchant that died last week to come and get it. No, not the one that just came in. Different merchant. Stop thinking too seriously into my shenanigan talking stuff.
Oh, okay.
Canon now.
I realized
more
what
about
I
that
said
merchant.
as the GM made you think something more than what was actually there. So just don't go down that rabbit hole that
Dead
doesn't
merchants
exist.
are visiting the town? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he sold jerky.
Ah,
Raven jerky.
No,
Let's go.
no, scorpion.
yes.
So we can.
Oh yeah, I forgot to set a
Really?
week past. I was thinking a month
rebuild
before everything
fences
happened.
Or
Yes. The legendary merchant,
catch.
Mr. Lynx.
livestock. Got you. Do we need a roll on this, Dave?
I think so. Yeah, just to see how well it's done. So,
What are we rolling?
so if you guys want to go chase animals, that's survival, and if you want to help repair the fence, that's crafting. Or if you have
I
a
will-
third option that sounds fun, we can go with it.
I will be crafting. Well, oh, nat 20.
Hey, yes.
26 total.
What does this flask of fellowship do?
Oh,
I believe that gives you a +1 to diplomacy scores if you get the opposite party to drink it.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, okay.
+1 if you
Okay.
both drink from the same flask.
Yep.
That's literally all it does. It's not really worth its
Yeah.
salt. It's not like if I make him drink from it, it's like, now we're best friends for 20 minutes until you are no longer affected, and then you hate me, and we're now rivals and enemies forever.
And we have to corral the animals.
Yeah, or if you want to just like spend today focusing on getting the fence fixed and then go hunt animals or try to divide and conquer, it's totally up to you.
Boney out here looking like Yoda,
Yeah,
fixing
like,
these fences. He's like doing backflips and
he's gonna be feeling that tonight when he goes
just
to
like-
bed. Right
he's
here.
just like tossing nails directly into the wood.
Well, I'm going to use nature to get the animals to follow me. Oh, no, perform.
Oh yes, oh Billy, please.
Yes,
I love it. Billy wants to sing the animals a song
yes, I'm going to perform.
to have them follow him. I can't tell if somebody else is off camera talking to Dave or if Dave's thinking.
No, I'm waiting for the roll. I was getting music set up.
14 plus 8 is 22.
All right, yeah, that's a success. So it's just like you guys, like Boney is just going ham at fixing the fence there. Yeah, where it's just like, well, Tess, what are you doing?
Well, Billy's getting the ones, he's performing to the ones that are willingly wanting to follow him, and it's like, yes, I could roll survival, but there are some that are probably unwilling to follow, even if I roll survival. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll athletics, and I'm going to tackle some of these animals to the
Let's
ground.
Go. Just a monk out here tackling.
Oh, the pig wouldn't come back. Don't worry, I got it. You hear
Taos is
Taos.
out here throwing a flurry of blows at. He's just throwing hands at.
I got the 99. You go for the 1.
Oh, I love it.
Break the sheep's leg. Make it come with you.
You just see Toes go into the forest, and then you hear like rustling of bushes, and then bang!
And Taos comes out with like a sheep over his shoulders with a leg sticking out wonky.
What did you roll?
17 total.
A 17? Okay. Yeah, so pretty much, Boney, you're like with this and all going on, just Koom just joins you and just like, oh man, hold on, let me get the kids. And just like all these like 82 kids come out of like the little cabin, just like, it's living. And they just start like just following Boney's
Wait
like,
a minute. Why do we have to do this if you have all these kids?
labor laws. And
You know how many
Yeah,
chores I used to
Boney's
have to
like
do?
showing the kids how to hold stuff, and then he comes through and just is like hammering nails.
yeah, and who knows,
Or
maybe
whatever they do.
yeah, and maybe like when you heard of the work and heard that it was safe, you brought your own kids around. I don't remember how old your kids are, but like maybe
Yeah, they're in their like 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
They-
so-
they're here.
yeah, so like it's like kind of the town coming together. I'll say with your nat 20, it's like that and like maybe a couple other like kind of people that are just like
Boney called in his favors.
yeah, and it's just like
He's
some,
been
maybe
building for 60 years.
some other people that just didn't know like what to do with themselves was just like I don't have all that and like with the nat 20 Boney, you're just like teaching them like, hey, here's what you do to like set a board and everything, and kind of after this, like the townspeople feel like more like a handful of them feel a little bit more confident in like helping with the rebuilding stuff, and you guys can see later that like after this some of the rebuilding and repairing of houses and buildings are starting to go a little bit smoother because of Boney's like kind of direction and encouragement. And then like as you guys kind of finish this in like record time, like you're just like, man, and then like Coon's just like, oh man, it'd be really good if we got the animals back. This thing looks so, oh my gosh. And then Billy, what are you performing to bring these animals in?
I guess a musical flute.
The cat marching band.
Yes.
Du, 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 du,
This is Billy's playing Rivali.
du.
Think more of a Pied Piper.
Figure something out, right? But yeah, so you bring them all in there, and yeah, it's just they're going there, and like Kum's just like, oh man, that's like almost everybody. That's real great, man. If only we could find out where old Major was. And then there comes Toast just with a boar on his back, and just like, oh, there he is. And just yeah, pretty much the whole day was super successful, and like everything's going well.
Yay.
So let's see. You know what, to keep this interesting, I'm gonna say, even though you have, like, we're saying, like, as the month goes by, I'm gonna, just to make this interesting, so you have to choose. Because there's a couple different things. I think there's like 4 kind of like little missions per month or something like that. You can only do 3 out of the 4. So, which would you prefer to do? The missing boats or Desna Shrine?
Oh, we're definitely going to the boats.
We're going to the boats, yeah. Screw the shrine.
Wasn't there something in the water the last time we came through?
There was. We don't have to go that way anymore.
Yeah, we can go.
We can just cross the bridge because
Okay.
Gurglegut is no longer like Gurglegut and the stupid little whatever the
Jenkins.
little
Jenkins.
yeah, and then the stupid Jenkins are gone, so we no longer have to travel by boat across the water that may or may not have tried to kill us because of the mist.
Yeah, so we can go through the safe way to get to the boats.
All right, so
But we still have
Go to
the whatever like thing to throw on something that jumps at us, so
all right.
whatever that trap was.
So, as you make your way towards the docks, as you know, like Matsuka told you to talk to Rajul Samudra. Totally butchering that name. And like you're kind of just getting closer and everything, and then all of a sudden, like, you see like this person running towards you, and you're just like you're kind of looking, you're just like, what is that going on? And then as he gets closer and closer, you realize it's Rajul, and he's like out of breath as he looks. He's like, oh my goodness, I was looking for you guys. Look, the stolen boats, the missing boats. We found out who was taking them. A Kappa just took them and just went downriver. And we'll see you next week.
Ah, that dang Kappa.
A creative and performing arts.
Let's go.
Well, I say next week. I'm assuming next week works for
Yeah.
everybody. So
Yep,
It does, actually. Or at least for me, yes.
Turtles, let's go. I like it.
so
Turtles,
Let's murder
Master
some
Splinter.
Turtles.
yeah, so that is the end.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Kappas.
So, for everyone that was watching live and on YouTube later, thank you so much for the patience of, well, mainly me trying to remember how everything I read works. And, yeah, we're just having some good old fun here. We are past the halfway point officially now for book 1. There's 4 chapters per book. We just started chapter 3, but I believe chapter 3 is gonna go pretty quickly.
Good.
If chapter 3 is only this, then yes,
Yeah.
it's gonna go by fast.
So, with all that being said, yeah, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. Let me go here. And let me find someone to McRaid. Heck with victory points. Victory points are dumb.
Yeah.
Victory points are good for a home game.
If I was gonna do victory points, I would be playing. What is it called?
Settlers of
What's this?
Catan.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was thinking of. And I was like, I can't think of what it is. I have Kappas and a half shell stuck in my brain right now. I could be the Kappas. Like,
Your Master Splinter.
I'll be Splinter. Let's go. Dave, can I roll if we find 4 Kappas to see if I can get 4 Kappas to all become Thermatorges with me?
Secret of the Ooze.
I'm gonna kill your character before that happens.
Please do.
Hey,
Please do.
let's bring another god into it. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
We'll see. We'll see if it comes by.
Those seem to be the only thing that kill my characters.
I want every character. I want every character to die except for Billy, and Billy only gets more grizzled with every new character.
It's,
Oh my gosh.
right.
it's just another
Can we
Billy.
just... No, Billy just grows over this year and just becomes just more evil and sadistic.
I've lost
And-
15 of my friends.
Yeah.
Another guy dies. 16.
They all look the same.
Billy has all these like little Billy becomes Ronin. The Ronin.
Makes a pact.
Oh my gosh, I love it.